You're live.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm Siamecat. We have spaghetti here too.
Hello.
So we are going to be playing um a game today, a very iconic game.
Mario Party Advance, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Mario Party Advance. You know, this game is so iconic and popular that it gets #1 on every top 10 Mario games list that IGN makes.
Yeah, that's a nostalgia example of rating things.
So I guess I should probably reveal what that game is. It's Super Mario Brothers. The gamer's game. Alright, this shouldn't take too long. We're just gonna speed through the game today. And I already died to the first Goomba!
Not a great start. We need to play I Need a Hero. Over the...
Yeah, we do. Alright, well, I'm just gonna reset the game. Because I want lives. I'm a complete sham. I'm a fake gamer. All right. Well, we have some things that have happened since the last time we had one of these streams.
Yes, we have.
There's even been a direct since the last time it was just us streaming.
Yeah, that direct, a lot happened in that direct.
Oh yeah, by the way, that we just completed the most talked about video game level of all time. Yo, is that Siamecat? Hello, Ventus HD. Hello, I'm Siamecat. There, I said the line. So, I guess for you, what was the highlight of the direct?
Well, that's a good question. Obviously, a little biased as a person who likes the Pikmin franchise.
Yeah.
We got a lot of Pikmin news.
Pikmin.
Obviously, all the stuff has come out now. The first two games being relaunched on the Switch, and then a lot of Pikmin 4 stuff was announced. And I have played Pikmin 4. I haven't beat the post game. I've beaten the main game, and it is very good.
Yeah,
so.
didn't you beat the main game in a week or something?
Yeah, I played. There's like every day for like 5 or 6 days. I just played the main game.
You still haven't.
I finished it.
You still haven't beaten Yoshi's Island DS, which is the first game you've ever played.
Yeah. Seems like my gaming priorities.
Yeah, that's what we call priorities. Pikmin 4. Oh, I still think the best Pikmin 4 related thing in a direct was the announcement, by far.
Yeah.
Because come on, who was expecting that?
After a long wait. See, this is why we don't talk about things Miyamoto before they're ready to be announced.
Well, he said, what didn't he say? It was nearly complete in 2014.
Yeah. 2015. It's almost complete. Well, thankfully it's complete now.
So Pikmin 4 or Pikmin 5 released by the end of this decade?
I certainly hope so.
Yeah.
Pikmin 4, its first week was better than the first week of the other 3 games combined.
Yeah.
And it outsold Final Fantasy 15 in Japan in its first week than Final Fantasy had in its first month.
That's pretty good for Pikmin.
Yeah.
Alright, Toad says the funny line, but our princess is in another castle. We got that out of the way. All right. As far as Pikmin 4, I feel like there was something else I was gonna say about that. I forget. Well, some other highlights of the Direct.
Yeah, a lot of Mario news.
Yeah, this that Direct made up for 2022, basically in its entirety. 2022 was the year when barely any games in my second favorite series released, which was Mario, and my favorite series being Wii Sports effectively died. So 2022 was probably my least favorite year of the Switch.
Yeah, had not a whole lot. Thankfully, Strikers Battle League came out, but other than that, we were a little limited.
Yeah, Strikers Battle League. That game. We are, of course, we've mentioned this in our last stream. We are the defenders of that game. You can say it's not as good as Charged, and that's probably true, or it has pitiful amount of content, and again, that's probably true. But get together with a group of 7 of your friends, play 8-player. It is so much fun.
Very, very hectic. Not a lot of 8-player games on the Switch that you can play locally, and
Spaghetti over.
But that one, definitely one of them.
Spaghetti over here is still the undisputed king of that game when we play.
Well, sometimes.
Yeah, it's interesting because if it, in terms of the question, who's the most skilled gamer, the question usually depends on the game. If it's Smash Bros, it's usually me. If it's Strikers, it's Spaghetti. And if it's Mario Kart, we're really even. But yeah, 2022. What else did 2022 have in terms of Mario games? Sparks of Hope. And those were
that was an interesting one.
And those were the only 2. So that means, essentially, we had just as many Mario games released in 2022 as probably the 1980s. We haven't had that little amount of Mario games in a year since the 1980s.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising, but I guess they were building up suspense for this year.
So yeah, that obviously means 2023. The June Direct definitely made up for the lack of all the series I like in 2022.
Yeah.
Because we had 4 Mario games announced?
Yeah. Well, it depends.
Depends on if you want to count Luigi and Peach Mario games.
And WarioWare.
5 Mario games. That's crazy. I'm really surprised WarioWare isn't way more popular than it is. Because it's essentially Gen Z should love it because it's essentially TikTok about a video game.
I've never heard it put that way, but I can kind of see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird too, so that makes even more sense.
Yeah. Then we have.
I don't know, because I think it's WarioWare. I haven't really played Because obviously I have the GameCube WarioWare, and that's a lot of fun. But I don't think I don't really think I've played any of the other more recent ones.
Well, you had WarioWare Gold, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you played that one.
So I'll have to see. I know the one that's coming out soon is not quite as expensive as other Switch games. So I think, and it also is multiplayer. So I may be getting WarioWare Move It when it comes out.
Yeah, maybe we should play WarioWare sometime, because I know me and Lasagna have shot it down every time you try to say, "Oh, we should play that."
It's definitely a unique game.
Should have used the warp pipe in 1-2. You could have warped to 4-1. I'm playing the whole game. I'm not skipping any levels. I'm sorry if you came here to see a speedrun.
You don't get a sub 5-minute time, you're not a real gamer.
Yeah.
That is pretty impressive, though, the people who can get close to the world record.
Yeah. What? Didn't Lasagna ask this question to us one time? If you were given a long amount of time, would you be able to get the world record for Super Mario 64? And we both said no.
Yeah, probably not.
We both said no, but I thought of a caveat to that question that I can't really think of. Well, love your stuff. Thank you very much. But yeah, I don't remember what that was. It was some other really hard challenge that maybe I could complete. I don't know. Probably the hardest games to 100% are probably Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze, because in order to get the best possible times, well, you basically have to become a speedrunner to complete time attack mode.
Yeah.
There's very little room for error. And then Wii Sports Resort is a very hard game to 100%.
I've always thought, like, what would it look like if a YouTuber did like a 100%ing Wii Sports Resort video? How long that would take?
I have yet to maybe I should look this up. I have yet to actually find someone who has 100%ed that game, because some of the stamps are ridiculous.
My two of the ones I have in mind are the white balloons in Island Flyover and the secret targets in Archery.
Well, those oddly enough seem relatively easy compared to some of the other things. Perfect game in 100 pinball, is that one of them?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not an easy task.
And of course the big one, beating the final level of Reverse Volcano without getting hit.
Yeah. That's gonna be difficult.
I actually tried to do that, and I didn't manage to get very far.
There's been a lot of attempts, I feel, at some of the harder stamps that haven't ended as successfully as maybe people would have liked.
Yeah. This is by the way, that's how good a Wii Sports game can be.
Yeah.
quickly though, I want to get into to to break down I want to break down my reaction to Switch Sports being announced last year. So, uh,
Well,
yeah. So the reason I was that excited is because when I think it was Yoshiaki Koizumi said please take a look at this, and then swung the Joy-Con and you hear the Wii Sports Tennis sound. That could have meant anything for the series. That could have meant anything. It could have realistically meant a brand new Wii Sports Resort-esque game, maybe on Woohoo Island, maybe not, that expands on all the things that made that game great. It very well could have actually meant that. And then it didn't. And that's the end of the story.
Yeah. Speaking of stamps, you don't have Wii Sports Club, do you?
I have it. I don't think I've played it.
Okay, well, apparently there are stamps in Wii Sports Club as well, which I had never realized.
All I know about Wii Sports Club is that it has a good title theme.
Yeah.
I also know. Oh yeah, what were we talking about before this? Oh yeah, the Direct, weren't we?
Oh yeah, well.
Yeah. So the Direct had Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, underrated game. I will say I was very excited for that more than most people. It will probably also be the final game Charles Martinet voices in, unless other games get remade.
Yeah. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, Dark Moon. Little surprised that they decided to remake that of all games, but it starts to make sense. They announced a Peach game, a Luigi game, and a Mario game, all right in succession. They're trying to cash in on different characters from the Mario movie, I think.
That would make sense.
And
too bad Waluigi wasn't in the Mario.
Yeah. So the Peach game, again, we still don't know anything about that. Really anything. They just showed us, hey, it exists.
Yeah.
Yes, good stuff.
We'll see when that comes in.
But then, what do you think of the Super Mario RPG remake?
That's a good question. I have played a little bit of that game, not a whole lot. I know a lot of people were hoping, not that they're expecting it to be announced, but they were hoping for it to eventually happen.
The weird thing is that a couple years ago there were remakes of a Paper Mario 64, rumors of a Paper Mario 64 remake, and I said there's no way that could ever happen. So when Mario RPG came around, I figured the same thing. Well, they're not going to do that.
Yeah. Maybe this will lead to remakes of other Mario RPG games.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because even though Mario RPG is good, I don't think it's as good as the spiritual successor series that would follow. At least when they started out, But I know I've probably told this story a lot on the on the channel now, but um, what happened was I, I, I started playing Super Mario RPG on the SNES Classic. I got about halfway through, and then the remake got announced, so I'm waiting to finish it until I get that.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be interesting to see how similar the remake is to the original.
Something else I wanted to mention was the is how the Super Mario RPG remake trailer might just be my favorite remake trailer ever. And at first glance, it might not seem like that, but for those who have played the game, it all starts to make sense. And that was bad. I just jumped straight into the pit.
Well,
yeah, it all starts to make sense because, you know I think I've told you this before. You know the spark of light at the beginning that transforms the original into the remake. So, so you can probably, if you've played the game, you might already know where this is going. Gino technically is that spark of light, but he transforms into the doll, of course. So you can have a form to actually be with Mario and help him restore Star Road, I think it is, so that people's wishes can come true. So that spark of light is granting the wish of the fans. I just made that trailer way better.
Yeah,
I think that is what they were intending to. What were you saying?
Yeah, you had mentioned that to me at least earlier. It is a cool detail.
Yeah. I mean, for the thematic elements of Mario RPG, definitely lead that to being a really creative thing to do with your remake trailer. And I imagine there's probably something similar you could do for Paper Mario as well. Paper Mario 64.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the art style for a potential Paper Mario remake. I'd be interested to see if they just do it kind of like a modernized HD version of what the graphics look like, or if they base it off the more modern look of Paper Mario.
It's hard to tell at this point. I think knowing Nintendo, they probably would want to make it look more like the rest of the series, but they also could make it look like the Mario RPG remake, where it's just the same thing but a little different, or a little just looks better.
What do you think of the art style for the remake?
I think it's weird because instead of just using the standard designs for every character, they just upscale the original 3D models. So it looks like the almost exactly like the original game, but in HD.
Yeah.
Which is not something a lot of remakes do, and it's the kind of thing where you only really can do something like that for a game like Mario RPG because of the pre-rendered thing, the SNES 3D graphics pre-rendered thing.
Yeah.
Which is the same thing they did for Donkey Kong Country.
I think it's kind of funny because when I saw that trailer, like a little after, I thought of the Pokemon games, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I don't know
Oh
how
yeah.
you've seen of those.
I
Not everyone was excited once they showed the game off. I think the game looks fine because they were joking like, "Oh, the characters look small." It's just a perspective thing. Like the first 5 generations of Pokemon look the exact same except they're pixelated.
that's
And I kind of liked how they kind of just upscaled the pixel graphics with the 3D models.
that's weird because um I I re- I only really heard about the discourse about that when I saw memes about comparing the Mario RPG remake to that. Um, apparently, I heard people didn't like it when it was that game, but they did like it when it was Mario RPG. And I don't quite understand why.
I think people are kind of mad because with that when the Generation 3 remakes came out for the Pokemon series, they were kind of remakes, but they were significantly different in several ways. While Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are pretty much just the original games, but with a few updates, which I'm okay with. I was glad just to play the games again in a more modernized way, but not everyone was excited about it.
Yeah.
So I guess that means people don't want them to change much about Mario RPG.
And that kind of gets into, I guess before I get into that discussion, Mario Wonder, Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
That's that's an interesting topic.
Yeah, main series Mario has 2D and 3D. Um, as far as weirdly enough, as far as this is concerned, the Super Mario Bros. Wonder is the first new game in the series I'm playing right now, the Super Mario Bros. Series, since Super Mario Bros. 3, which is weird to think about. It's the first game with that naming scheme in a long time.
Yeah, it's interesting with what they went with Mario World and then the land games. Everyone's favorite, the new Super Mario Bros. Games.
Yeah, it also uses the logo of the new Super Mario Bros. Game somewhat, but it's obviously not as affiliated with that series as the logo may lead you to believe. It's funny how new Super Mario Bros. That series was called the opposite of new. It was called stale. But Super Mario Bros. Wonder doesn't have the word new in it, and it does actually look unique and original.
Yeah.
Very ironic. I just ran straight into that. Yeah, this game is getting harder.
Yeah.
So that's pretty funny, but so what do you think of Super Mario Bros. Wonder from what we've seen?
That's a good question. I think it's going to be a good game. I think there are going to be some things. It's going to feel, from what the trailer looks like, it's going to feel similar, but it's going to be different, if that makes sense, because of the whole Wonder Seed thing.
Yeah, I think the art style is the biggest new thing about it. You notice right away, and yeah, I'm just gonna reset my lives. I remember when I was first reacting to it on that stream. I called it. I said the art style looks a little bit like Kirby.
Yeah, I can see that.
I wasn't. I can't say I was necessarily expecting something like that, but I will say the art style for the Mario characters that themselves and the animation specifically look really they're really just expressive. You know how when he goes through a pipe that his hat will fall off and he grabs it from inside the pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stuff like that that they're really trying to play into with this game, I think. And then not only that, but also I think the Wonder Seed will probably make it so every level has its own unique gimmick that probably will end up being far more creative than what we've seen of 2D Mario so far. I think it will be hopefully on the level of Tropical Freeze, hopefully, in terms of creativity. And it looks like we are getting quite close to that so far.
Yeah, I think from some of the trailers, I haven't watched a lot of like in-depth analysis videos, but I have seen some, and I am interested to see how they, like with the new voice actor. I mean, the characters in the past 2D Mario games don't really speak a whole lot anyway, so I don't know if it'll be too different.
So you think I forget where I was going with that. Oh yeah, what do you think the plot? Do you think? Well, obviously we know Bowser is probably the villain, but do you think? What do you think the plot could be? I mean, whatever we guess, we're probably going to be wrong, because you know Peach is playable, so Bowser's not kidnapping Peach.
You bring up an interesting point there. I kind of can see it being maybe a mix of like 3D World with Mario Land 2, maybe.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I hope it's not the 3D World cop out where there are just these new, just these new.
It's the new tennis character.
Yeah. I hope it's not the, there are the Wonder Fairies and Bowser kidnaps them and you have to save them, and that. I hope it's not the 3D World cop out.
Yeah. I think that would be unfortunate. Unless they had a good new character.
Yeah, people are saying that this worm character, that they noticed in some of the promotional material is actually this prince from the.
I've
you
heard
seen
that
this?
one.
Have you seen
That one's
the character from the Japanese only Super Mario Bros. Movie that came out before even the 93 one. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that one. That's
I doubt that, but that is a funny theory.
Yeah, I mean, there have been some weird things in some of the past games, but that would be a little strange.
That'd be next level. It's like Funky Kong referencing the banana slamma in Tropical Freeze, which he does.
Yeah.
Which he does actually do.
That would be Yeah, that would be interesting.
I also so obviously I'm excited for that. I also think oh yeah, I guess we can talk about my Mario movie video now. So I'll ask it again since we're on stream. What did you think of that?
I thought it was pretty good. I like how you went into in the beginning. You went through the history briefly of its development and things.
Yeah. My cat is in front of my TV and I can't see what's going on. My cat is actually just in front of my TV. You mind getting down from there? Thank you. I don't know if you heard him right there. So yeah, what were the things you mentioned about the video before we started stream?
I mentioned the Nintendo Direct where all the voice actors were announced originally.
Oh yeah, that was so funny. I think was that no, it wasn't a Friday. It might have been a Thursday or something.
Yeah, I remember talking about that Direct like the day after it happened.
Yeah, the day after. I showed up to something. Lasagna was there. He walks up to me and says, "Chris Pratt."
Yeah, that was a popular conversation topic for a while.
That was a meme. Yeah. So, obviously that was funny. I think, I unless there's a Mario movie 2 soon enough, I doubt I will be talking about another movie or TV show again. It was kind of a one-time thing, or at least review it in a video. It was kind of a one-time thing, but I put it this way. I'm not qualified to talk about movies, but I'm qualified to talk about Mario. So I think I did an okay job.
That's pretty good.
And then, did you like the new intro?
Yeah, I noticed that you had changed it.
Yeah, that new intro was made by Ventus HD in the chat there at the top of the chat.
So, very nice.
So, yeah, credit to Ventus for making my new intro. And then also, I guess we can get into this discussion now. Charles Martinet. So my in my video, I say something to the effect of, Charles Martinet will always be Mario to me.
Yeah. Same week.
Yeah, same week. Same week the video releases. Charles Martinet is no longer Mario.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
So as of this stream, the video has not been released with Charles Martinet and Miyamoto yet.
Yeah, we're still waiting on
what is it, the video that Nintendo teased on Twitter.
Yeah, they're... So I think is very respectable lineup of hundreds of games he's appeared in over the past 30 years. Well, yeah.
I like how his first game voice acting wasn't actually like
Mario 64.
yeah, popular game. It was like the Clubhouse games or something.
Yeah, Mario's Game Gallery.
Yeah, that one. And then he did like Mario Teaches Typing too.
Yeah.
Stuff
Yeah.
like that.
So, obviously, I actually met him a few months ago at Too Many Games, months before, this happened now. So, that was interesting. I got to meet him right before he retired.
Yeah.
So yes, I think no other voice actor is going to do their own take on Mario. They're all just going to imitate him from now on.
Yeah.
I think that's a guarantee.
That you pretty much have to at this point. Apparently, yeah, the trailer. I think Game Explain released a video about some of the voice clips that in the trailer for Mario, and they sound pretty similar. So
yeah, I
don't
think
think it's gonna be a big departure.
I
I know Wario sounds a little different.
oh yeah, I didn't even notice Wario was different. I didn't notice Mario was different either until some people pointed it out, and of course I was in the camp, and so was Wushi. I was in the camp that it's still Charles. It's just you're just weird for thinking it's not the same person, and then well, it is. I guess we'll have to find out who it is when we see the credits.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be interesting to see.
My cat is in front of the TV again. What is it? Why are you meowing at me? Okay, well that was a fun diversion. Hello, Sonic Classic Edits. So, oh no, that part always gets me. Now I have to play through all of World 8 again.
Well,
see how many more attempts this takes before the save states start coming in.
Yeah.
Save states are for Americans. I remember you said that quote back in 2018 or 2019 or something.
Yeah. That was an interesting quote. The history behind Lost Levels is it's still kind of funny.
Yeah,
this
or
one's too hard.
Or maybe he said that in 2020 when I was making my Lost Levels video. That's probably what it was.
Yeah, that was. I still kind of like how we got what we have now as Mario 2, because it's definitely not quite the same.
It gave us, Shy Guys with bombs and all that, so.
Yeah.
Mario series probably wouldn't be the same without it, but so anyway, with Mario Wonder and the Mario RPG remake, I've finally gotten into another discussion point, which was we kind of talked about this a little bit during the one DKC3 stream, and that is the eras of Mario. How there are.
I remember that. I think we brought up. Do we define it based on like decade or by console or kind of?
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, we kind of talked about how the 2000s to us were the golden age of creativity for the series, and then the 2010s kind of had much less creativity throughout until Mario Odyssey. But I think I saw an image somewhere. I think by this YouTuber named Reese. I think I don't know, but it was a much more clear and defined eras of Mario. They had the I forget what it was called. The first era was, of course, the 8-bit era. I would probably call it the classic era. We're playing a game from it right now, and that's kind of defined by the series not being defined at all yet.
Yeah.
Then you have the 16-bit era and the early 3D era, which I would probably combine them to just call it the weird era, where everything was really weird because the series was still trying to find its footing. You think of early 3D stuff as not being quite the same as 2000 stuff, in the sense that it was a lot weirder. You probably know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the things. Well, I guess it depends on which game, like sub-series. Because I've, as you know, I've been playing Mario Party 8 recently.
Oh yeah, that's one of the 2000s games.
And some of the things in that game are weird.
Ha ha ha! MC value.
Every time I played it for like probably a couple of hours yesterday, and every time he did that, I was just like, "What is happening?"
oh yeah, speaking of Mario Party 8, we played Mario Party 8 the one Tuesday recently after about a week after the stream with Lasagna. We played Koopa's Tycoon Town because of course we did. That game was so interesting. It was really good. It's essentially you invest money in hotels and let capitalism do the rest. But
yeah.
I got a lot of coins early on, so I played the long game and tried to make sure hotels were completely unstealable, I guess, by putting 100 coins into them.
It was really close coming down to the last turn.
But I also happened to accidentally. Well, I did this on purpose. I invested 1 coin into a 3-star hotel. One of the ones that starts 3 stars. And Wario came along and stole it. And if he hadn't done that, if I had just invested 7 coins, because Wario had 6 coins. If I had just invested 7 coins, I would have won that game.
Yeah, it was hard to judge because you have to land. I think it's just there's only one space on the entire board that takes you to that hotel. So it seemed like a good idea, but of course it's Mario Party.
Yeah.
So
I beat the game. Yay. So So if you're curious who ended up winning, it was Spaghetti.
Yeah,
Look,
I won on bonus. Well, there was a tie, and I had coins, so I was
Yeah.
technically in first going into the final ceremony. But I was able to pull ahead with an extra bonus star.
yeah, there was a tie between Spaghetti and Lasagna. So that game was interesting, but anyway, the eras. I think the GameCube and Wii Mario parties, or at least Mario Party 8, the GameCube and Mario Party 8 Mario parties are really weird, but not in the same way that the first 3 on N64 were weird, if that makes sense.
Yeah, nothing's as weird as the first Mario Party game.
Oh yeah, that stream will forever be the funniest thing. Peach loses, all that.
You just lose. You don't win. You just lose.
There is no winner, only a loser.
I thought that was funny because in Mario Party 2, they have cutscenes where the winner beats Bowser. But in Mario Party 1, that was just a loser gets wrecked, and everyone else just stands by while they get wrecked.
I like. You put it this way, where in some mini games you only get one shot to.
Yeah.
Like the bowling one, you only get one shot instead of 2, where they actually fixed it in the second game.
Yeah, Mario Party 2, they polished a lot of the problems.
And you're like, okay, these games are bad. And of course the fact that you lose coins for losing mini games.
Yeah.
No other Mario Party game does that. But then there's the 2000s era, which is, I think, the peak of creativity. We've gone over this.
Yeah.
The safe era, where there was a lack of creativity from 2011 to 2017 or so, and then the transitional era, which started with Super Mario Odyssey, and it had a few in between creative games. A lot of the Switch Mario Sports games were kind of mixed a little bit, but then the thing that started this discussion for some people was the Wonder era, the 2023 era.
Yeah.
The era where people are saying we're entering a new creative era with games from the creative era being remade, and Mario Wonder, of course. So we'll see about that, but I think there is definitely a case to be made for that.
Yeah, I think
we're gonna be surprised with some of the things that are gonna come out. Maybe. Obviously, we still have a few things like the last wave of Mario Kart 8's DLC.
Yeah, I think. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Anyway, since that the stream has not even been going on for an hour at this point, and we've already beat the game 5 minutes ago, I have something else we are going to be doing. I figured we could just play some Galaxy 2, my favorite game of all time. Could just play a little bit of Galaxy 2. All right, here we are. And of course, speaking of Galaxy 2, I'd say that was probably the very last game to release in the creative era, maybe.
Yeah.
Of kind of the transition between the creative era and 3D Land which started the safe era. Of course, 3D Land and 3D World were still fun. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash was fun, but you know.
Yeah, that game is
Yeah.
very interesting.
I feel like Battle League has a better case for itself being a pretty good game than Ultra Smash does. I just can't quite put my finger on why though.
Well, I guess from a multiplayer standpoint,
Yeah.
it's easier to involve people, especially people who haven't really played the game before.
I think it might just be I think it might just be my opinions on the sports in general, because you know golf is a little boring because there's no interaction with the other players technically. It's just a single player thing and you take turns. Tennis is a lot better because you know you're actually going against an opponent. And soccer is of course the best because you know the team element.
Yeah.
This is why we need a Mario American football game.
That would be very nice.
Yeah.
I still think Mario Baseball could look interesting on the Switch.
Yeah. Do you think there's still time for that to release? Because it's the last one. I think it's the last one of the Mario sports they haven't put on there.
Yeah, I guess it all depends on how quickly Nintendo announces, or when they announce the next system. 'Cause I know there were the rumors a little while ago that like the next system's supposed to release late next year.
Yeah. I can't. I still don't know if we're actually in the NX phase, the new console phase.
Yeah.
New console rumors.
Yeah, obviously the Switch is still being pretty successful, so I'm not quite sure what Nintendo's looking to do with that. I guess we'll see. The next Direct that we get probably will be a good indicator.
Are you watching the stream, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What is happening? I saw the fireball. They're like, I didn't remember that, and then yeah.
What do you mean? This is a completely normal Galaxy 2.
It took me
What do you mean? This is normal.
realize.
It's always been like this.
Well, this is interesting.
So you've probably gathered what's going on at this point.
Yeah.
This is Kaizo Mario Galaxy 2. Weren't expecting this, were you?
I cannot say that I was, no. This is interesting to say the least.
So, the story. I think I'll. But I think I missed the Comet Medal, so I'm just gonna game over. So the story, I decided that I wanted to do something funny on stream. so one night, I just modded my Wii and downloaded some funny ROM hacks we could play.
Oh boy, that's.
Don't worry, I do not have any viruses on my computer.
Yeah, this is a very interesting. This is very interesting, just to say the least.
What was your immediate reaction when you saw the fireball?
At first, I was like, I don't remember that. It's been a little while since I played the first mission of Galaxy 2. But then once you went the other side, I was like, oh, something's not right.
This other side is basically enemy spam. Look at this. Yeah. So this is something I have not done at all at this point up until, a couple days ago. I have not played a single ROM Hacker fan game up until a couple days ago, and I modded my Wii in a couple hours. It only took me a couple hours, and I did it just because, I thought it would be funny for a stream if we did this.
Yeah. This is very interesting. So, what does this game? Does this game just make? Is it just a difficulty hack, or did they add anything new? Per se?
I doubt they added anything new yet. I don't really know. So far, it just seems to be a difficulty hack because I only played about through the first star.
Oh, okay.
Oh, of course, the comet medal is here. They changed the location of the comet medal.
Well, yeah.
So I guess that's gonna be a hard part. Is we actually have to not just complete the level, but we actually have to look for stuff as well. You think they changed the star bit requirements for the Hungry Lumas?
Yeah, this is I've obviously heard of these types of hacks. Have you seen much else
Of this
in the
game?
way of hacks?
Oh, I downloaded about 6 of them. I downloaded three Galaxy 2 ROM hacks. 2 Mario Kart Wii and 1 New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Yeah, I was wondering if you're gonna do any Mario Kart custom tracks.
Yeah, so that is so those will be future streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember what you have to do. We have to do here now. You actually have to defeat all the enemies on this planet, and there's no indication you have to do that.
Yeah, that's part of the Kaizo experience, it seems.
Yeah. Yeah, some of this feels actually Kaizo, but most of it just feels like trolls for the sake of trolls.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I should actually be getting 1-ups. Maybe those might actually be helpful in this version of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, take a look at what happens when you as soon as you get to the Pee-wee Piranha planet. They take away Mario's hat, so you can't spin.
Okay then, that's...
So you have to ground pound instead.
Yeah, that's,
This is the only star of the game I've played, so I only know what happens in this one. And yeah, this can be pretty annoying trying to ground pound it. Trying to ground pound Pee-wee Piranha. Okay, that wasn't too bad. But why do I feel like I'm probably going to get my hat taken away a lot?
Yeah. Yeah, some of these seem like they're gonna be interesting. It's like you get to Hightail Falls and there's no Dash Pepper.
I'm guessing that probably will be exactly what it is. I'm guessing that's exactly what happens. There's just no Dash Pepper. So, my goal is to hopefully 100% this game. I'd like to consider myself good at my favorite game of all time. Hopefully you would be, but I'm not. I don't know if I'm quite prepared. I don't know what exactly the difficulty level of this is.
Oh, hopefully it's not Super Relicio 64.
Yeah, Super Relicio 64. Oh, the wonders of ROM hacks.
If there's a Bowser's Dank Rave.
Yeah, Bowser's Dank Rave. I think I would probably do 64 ROM hacks, but it's more fitting. It's more fitting to my channel and just us 2000s kids to do Wii ROM hacks.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember when you bought the Wii to HDMI thing and you tried to get it to work for the GameCube?
Yeah.
I don't know what you bought, but I think I bought it just for this, and it is working. Okay. So maybe I bought something different.
I think mine, I bought something that goes in the reverse direction. I was trying to get an AV to HDMI. I think I got an HDMI to AV instead.
That probably makes sense. Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's supposed to work only one way or not, but that's my best guess.
Yeah, I got a Wii to HDMI, so.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I get burned right away. Good sign. So most of this, I imagine, I'm going to have to just wing it, because I have no idea what happens from this point forward. This planet doesn't really seem changed right now. Maybe I need to take out all the chain chomps? Yeah, that's probably what it is. Well, that's all of them. Is it in the treasure chests? Can I hit it? That's just star bits. So while I'm doing this, do we have any funny stories?
That's a good question.
Stuff that's happened since the last time we had a stream, us two.
Well, going back, I was playing Mario Party 8 yesterday, and yeah, I was doing the single player mode where you like it's a kind of one-on-one with a CPU, and you go through all the boards, and then once you get done with the last board, Bowser like takes your prize. You have to follow him. And then you fight Blooper on a board. But my experience with that was not all that pleasant because it turns out there's no mini games unless you land on a versus space. So that's kind of frustrating at times. But on
there's
the board, the win condition was you have to steal your opponent's stars. You both have 3, and they're like these 2 items that you can use to take them. But it turns out there's a turn limit of 30 in that game mode.
what board are you playing?
What's that? What you say?
What board?
I was Bowser's Warped Orbit, I think.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we had that one unlocked.
Yeah, I'm hoping I unlock it by beating the single player mode. But unfortunately, it took the entire 30 turns and no one won. It was just a draw. So I have to do it again.
Well,
and that was unfortunate. It's interesting though, because the Bowser, like one of the things you use is a Bowser candy, and you can take 2 stars if you pass someone. And it reminds me of the Bowser item from Mario Party 2. So I assume that was a callback to that.
do we know of any stories from from our interesting weeks? I mean, I know there's probably a lot.
Yeah.
Some funny things that happen. Did you patent? Did you patent bucket ball yet, or whatever it is?
Oh, not yet. No. I'm still trying to work out a few extra rule changes or.
Yeah. So we prevent people from just camping. Okay, lasagna.
Yeah, that was interesting. I think there probably should be something about that. It would be helpful if both teams actually played defense the whole time, but.
Yeah. So what this is basically a combination between football and basketball and handball and stuff, where there are cones around a bucket. You can't step inside them. You have to try and, of course, get the ball into the bucket. We played it a few times. It's a very interesting game. Also, do you see what I'm supposed to do here, or no?
No. I'm wondering what is happening right now, because it does not seem to be an obvious way forward.
Did you know this Piranha Plant got a reference in the form of a move in Smash?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I used Piranha Plant some. I know when he was announced, not everyone was thrilled, but I thought it was kind of interesting.
Yeah. Everyone's just Piranha Plant got in place of Waluigi. Anyway, I do not know what I'm supposed to do here. I might have to look this up. Because I'm a bit at a loss. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. I don't know how you're supposed to... Yeah, starbits don't do anything. Ow. Okay. Well, what? They removed the checkpoint? Are you kidding me? They would do that. Alright, so we need to keep our eyes peeled this time for what in the world we're supposed to be doing. Oh, there's a shell here. Oh, okay. I get it now. So I'm supposed to take this shell to the piranha plant. Anyway, carry on with the stories.
Well, let's see. There's been a lot happening, but for some reason I can't place anything specific.
Yeah, it was a big summer, but there's a lot to it.
Yeah. Remember when we played Wii Party and we did the
Oh yeah. So I have a lot of interesting Wii Party stories. There's a lot of interesting Wii Party stuff we did. So me, Spaghetti, and Lasagna played Wii Party for a little bit before we went and saw Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
So we there was this Mii, of course, the famous Mii from Wii Sports Resort that flies the guide plane, Miguel. He was our CPU Mii when we were playing Wii Party, so of course we joked about Miguel, and then the villain in that movie was actually named Miguel. So we said, "You're just mad you lost." Yeah, Wii Party.
We were in the theater, and the credits had just rolled. So we just got done. We were about to leave, and Lasagna turns and he's like, "Man, Miguel must be really mad. He lost the Wii Party." I had not made any connections between that movie and Wii Party before then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now every time I see Miguel.
Where did the magic of it go?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna die and see if he respawns. Anyway, we also played, what was it, the buddy quiz.
Oh yeah.
The first time we played it, it's essentially a game where you have to come up with. Wait, I gotta focus. Oh, it spawns there. Oh, it goes over there? Let me see. Hi. Are you seeing this? How am I supposed to get up there?
That's a good question.
The camera won't even cooperate.
Can you would have
Oh
started.
wait, there it is. Is he still there?
I can't tell. This. Yeah, this is definitely Kaizo.
I didn't think I thought Kaizo was really intense platforming and hard stuff, not lol, we're gonna make the Magic Cooper run away from you. Not that.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's fun. So essentially Buddy Quiz is you one person has to answer questions and the other two have to guess what they're gonna pick. We did it for spaghetti and lasagna as the one person first time, and when it was spaghetti, me and lasagna were pretty bad at guessing what you were gonna choose. When it was lasagna, me and you were bad at guessing what he was gonna choose. But
yeah. It was kind of strange, and then more recently we played it again.
Yeah, and I was the one, and you and lasagna got it almost perfectly.
Both we tied at the end. We got all but one correct. So that was interesting.
Yeah. Okay, where is this guy? All right, well this is getting frustrating already. We also the more recent time we also did the what was it? The game where you have to wait, hold on, I gotta focus. Well, that's not good. Wait, pay attention. Okay, he's going over there. Okay, I see where he is now. Well, we played the game where you have to hide the Wiimotes.
That was interesting. We randomly selected who was going to hide them, so I hid them, and I didn't realize that. Because obviously, because we had 3 people, we had been playing the other game with 3 remotes. So you can hide I think you can hide up to 4. And I thought we were only hiding 1. It was actually all 3. So they didn't. Siamecat and lasagna didn't know that until I had hidden them.
Yeah, we hid in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then, then we went to find them, and it was kind of are you kidding me moment, because, lasagna found one which was underneath, the pool cover.
And I hid it on the pool table.
Yeah. But then here's the catch. You hid one. You opened up the light, hit it on top of the ceiling.
I hit it inside one of the ceiling tile. I didn't know how much time they would have. They only had 2 minutes, so that was a little too difficult. But the one they didn't find, I thought they were going to find right away. Well, it was a little farther from where they were hiding, but that one was more out in the open. The other 2 were a little more difficult.
Okay, do you know where it went this time? Were you looking?
I think it was off camera. And it
Oh, there.
disappeared.
I see it.
Saw the Goomba just running toward you in first person.
Oh yeah, the Kubo running toward you in first person is really funny. Is it gonna reset and go back to where it first showed up eventually? Oh, of course it's back over there. The camera makes this really difficult.
Yeah. This whole process seems very difficult.
And it's gone again. Well, at least it went back to where it originally went. Yeah, I know Yoshi would be useful. Yes, I got it. Finally.
Well, this is gonna be an interesting ROM hack.
Yeah. It's already very trolly. Just, Mom, we're gonna make the magic run away from you, and it's really obnoxious. Okay, we need to be on the lookout for the comet medal. Let me know if you see the comet medal.
All right, it's yeah. The other comment about, I wasn't sure if they would put it in somewhere really strange or not. The other comet medal wasn't too far out of the way. But,
Yeah.
let's see.
You just want to get on top of all the structures and look for a shadow. Look around in first person everywhere. It's like looking for green stars. Which I also downloaded a ROM hack called Galaxy 2 The New Green Stars. Which we could also play. Probably just intentionally good level design instead of you know this.
Yeah.
Ow. I'm basically gonna have to comb every section of these levels, unless of course it's the second mission. All right, do you think it's on the warp pad again? No, it's not.
Well, alright.
Oh wait. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to infinite flutter to find this. Okay, I know what we're doing. We're going to the top of the volcano. Yeah, you're not supposed to be up here. Oh, well, I can't duck anymore, so I think I'm dead. Yeah. Okay, it's not there. Alright, what other stories do we got?
Well, there's we played
Oh,
basketball.
What? Oh yeah, basketball. Oh, we also did double dash too.
Yeah, that was interesting.
So we did double dash. I know Lasagna kept harassing us for. Well, not harassing. Wait, I think Lasagna kept saying that we ranked Mario Kart 64 too low on the tier list because it has the best battle mode. But no, Double Dash has the best battle mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you remember, that was our tier. That was the big thing for Lasagna with the tier list. Because he kept insisting that we rank Mario Kart 64 higher. And while it is a good battle mode, I do of course think, Double Dash is the best with Shine Thief. What was our one Shine Thief game? The one on Block City.
Oh yeah, that one.
It lasted for we got it down to 12 seconds, and it just kept going and going because someone would keep hitting whoever had it with 1 second left so many times.
Yeah, that was interesting. We saw a few times someone got lightning with like 3 seconds to go.
Yeah, that happened a lot. It was the most ridiculous game.
Of course, with battle mode, we played each of the 3 different types of battles, and we always when we get the game the stage of it, that would always be interesting.
Oh, yeah, we always did a rematch on the GameCube stage because GameCube Bomb Blast is just pure colored explosions, and that is the only thing you'll be able to see.
Yeah. I think what was it? I was on. I think with Bomb Blast, we got on Tilt-A-Cart, and I don't think Lasagna had ever played on Tilt-A-Cart. So we were like, if you fall off, you get to a secret. Don't drop off at the beginning, and we respawned up at the top where the little ramps are.
So that somebody said, now do that for Balloon Battle.
Yeah. Remember, what was that, Shine Thief? I won one of the, for Shine Thief, I guess I won on Tilt-A-Cart, and right at the end I drove off with the time stop, so my car was just floating.
Yeah.
On the victory animation.
This is the content you signed up for, right? You know, wa- watching me chase a Magikarp across the entire level. All right, let's see if I can get it this time. No, I missed. It's also just out of reach in every spot except the one. He doesn't really have a shadow. It was annoying.
Yeah, this different type of
Oh, come on. I feel like I might be able to get that one. Maybe. We gotta come up with something else interesting to say at this point. Oh yeah, we can go back to the eras discussion.
yeah. Yeah, I guess it is interesting to see how Nintendo handled the different series and characters.
Okay, finally. Okay. All right. Now I just don't look in stupid places for the Comet Medal. The places that will get myself killed. It should be fine. So it's not where the green star is. So let's just go to the next planet now. There's probably nothing here, right? Yeah. This first mission is just looking everywhere. I don't think this planet was changed at all.
Well, maybe that's a good thing.
Whoa, where am I going? Oh. Oh, that was funny. I'm not gonna spoil it.
What just happened?
It just kills you. I think it's so that you gets rid of Yoshi, so you can't.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I just died. Make sure you can't have Yoshi.
It's like that's just the end of the game right there.
Yeah, it just that's the end of the game. Fire again. I'm guessing the common medal might be a bear. Oh, it is. Clever. Okay. Oh, these platforms move faster.
Well, yeah.
Luckily, that means we can get more momentum off of them. Whee! Now, how are you gonna get this star? Oh, it just spawns there instead. Okay. We actually completed a mission without having to look something up. Yay.
Yeah.
Hmm. "24 minutes. It took 24 minutes to beat this.
Wow.
I feel like I'm surprised it hasn't made you infinite flutter at all yet. Well, maybe those are famous last words.
I wonder how some of the boss fights are different past the Dino Run.
From what I've heard, Kaizo Mario Galaxy 1 is way harder than the second one, and so I probably won't be doing that. Wait, do you have to get star chips? Oh, you do? Okay. So where's Yoshi? Yoshi? Did I skip him? Do we have any? What other stories from our interesting reads do we have? I wonder. I've been trying to think of some more.
Yeah, I thought I may have had one. There's obviously we talked a little bit about the stream we did.
Yeah. Oh, Yoshi's over there, okay. Well, that's great.
Do you have any experiences from too many games you want to share?
I want. I wonder if I. I feel like I may have told you all of them, but I don't know if I've told the stream all of them. So I got, obviously I met Charles Martinet. I bought, come on. I bought Mario Power Tennis New Play Control for the Wii, Mario Party 8, and what was it? Oh yeah, Mario Super Sluggers. And I also saw Super Strikers Charged, and I wanted to get that, but when I when I came back, you know where this is going. It was gone. It was the only one there.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. It's unfortunate, but hopefully you can find another copy.
I also bought Shrek Super. Oh, Shrek Super Slam. That's right. Shrek Super Slam. Shrek Super Slam. Just a goose. That's all. Hi. Hello. I'm watching sentencing Super Mario villains for their crimes.
I've seen the Bowser version of the one for Bowser.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It's basically all just a bunch of kidnapping.
Kidnapping and arson.
Yeah, arson.
And murder.
Oh yeah, I mentioned Ventus HD before. He he went to too many games. I didn't know this at the time because I didn't know who he was yet. I hadn't met him yet. But I went to too many games. He was there too. We could have theoretically met earlier than we did on Discord, but we didn't find each other.
Yeah.
And then we got in close proximity, in very close proximity of each other again, because he lives near Niagara Falls, and I went to Niagara Falls, Canada, recently.
Yeah.
So that was funny. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I went to Canada. I don't think I've said that on stream. First time in a not United States country. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, not everyone's been outside the country. Well, at least if they live in the U.S.
Okay, I should probably go to this planet just to see if there's anything here that I need. You remember this planet?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I do.
It's kind of a secret one. You have to find on your own.
Yeah, I remember the launch star that just like appears.
Yeah, it looks like they removed the mushroom that gives you 3 extra health for KG. I can't imagine why. Wow, that section is actually easier and takes less time than the original. Interesting. Oh, I see what they did here. You see what they did here?
Yeah,
Oh boy. They miniaturized the planet.
Yeah. Well.
Luckily, I know how to do this boss, so it shouldn't be a problem. Although I do think that this attack he's doing right now covers the whole thing. Yeah, it does. I don't see how this makes it all that harder. At least these are pretty creative ideas.
Yeah. So speaking of this boss, actually, I think people have referenced, you know, similarities between this boss and the one in the first New Super Mario Bros. Game.
Oh yeah. The bosses in the first New Super Mario Bros. Game were the only times they didn't just use the Koopas, I noticed.
Yeah. I like how Petey Piranha is.
And he's in the ice world for some reason.
Yeah.
What? How did I not hit him? I think we've told all the stories of times we've played games together at this point.
Yeah, we had quite a few interesting experiences.
What were some other random things not related to that happened? Because I'm sure there was a lot. Yeah, and that's what I was worried about. Okay, well, whatever. Is there a checkpoint? Okay, there is. I know it. Oh, you directed this this game where you get points based off of what apps you have in your phone.
Yeah. That was interesting.
That was funny, mainly because one of the last questions was add, I forget the amount of points, if you're subscribed to Siamecat on YouTube, or at least my real name's YouTube channel.
Yeah, that was. We had a few there that were subscribed.
So that was nice.
Yeah, because it's the same people because it's almost the same people every time where we go. A lot of them knew I had a channel. So that was pretty funny. Yay, I beat it. Yeah, and of course, Lasagna. I think Lasagna told you the last stream we had that he preemptively downloaded Mario Kart Tour in case that was one of the apps.
Yeah, I said I didn't tour. I did do Pokemon Go.
Yeah, you did. I actually tried to do that too, until I found out I can't even download it on my phone. So oh well.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was. Add. What were some other funny ones? Oh yeah, add a certain amount of points if you have a music streaming, a music streaming app, and I said I have YouTube Music.
Yeah.
That was the only one I had.
Yeah, it counted though. Yeah, I'm not too. I do it like I have YouTube Music. I think I had Spotify was pre-downloaded on my phone when I bought it.
Oh yeah, and then there was the one night we had karaoke.
That was interesting.
They made us leave. You and some other people made everyone leave the building and come back. And there were blue lights everywhere. Or black lights. Wait, what? Flip out Galaxy, what? Wait, hold on.
This is not quite the same as.
This is the other one of the Flip Galaxies. Wait, why are we doing Flip Out Galaxy now? Are there any changes? Oh, I see a Sling Star there. That's a troll. Okay, well that's fun. But anyway, oh, wait, it's Beat Block. Are you seeing this?
Yeah. You don't spin.
Yeah, it's like the beat blocks. Oh, that's devious. I see.
Now this is gonna be interesting.
This is going to be very interesting. But yeah, we did some amazing songs such as "Never Gonna Give You Up." The Whopper.
Yeah, that was interesting. A lot of people knew the words to at least the first few lines, so that was helpful.
They had wait, oh, you gotta focus. Well, I sure have that. Aside from that, it was just pop songs that we particularly don't listen to.
Yeah.
But they played "Living on a Prayer" and me and Spaghetti at one point just looked at each other and said, "Squidward on a chair."
Yeah. That was.
The fact that we both knew that and just looked at each other. Oh yeah, and Lasagna also had a losing streak.
Yeah, that was interesting. It didn't last for too long. It was a few days, but...
Yeah, any competitive game we played, it was just this joke that Lasagna kept losing it day after day.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you want to talk about this now, but our Mario Party DS game.
Oh yeah!
That we played.
The Mario Party DS.
Lasagna loses, that's for sure. There was Mario Party DS has a lot of chance time essentially. And thankfully it's not really, I guess chance time is not the best thing to call it, because it's the dual feature, but the stakes are very high with the dual feature.
Also, yeah, the dual feature, Lasagna was winning at the start, so that was fun. But then what? It was either you or me who bought 2 gold pipes.
Yeah.
And then eventually Lasagna lost almost all his stars in a duel.
Yeah, he played me in a Study Fall.
Oh, Study Fall. I really do not like Study Fall because I'm really bad at it.
I remember I got like exactly 0 inches. And I was like, oh, I don't know if it was exactly 0. I think I've done that before. It was like 0.003, and I like broke the record.
Chugger Conroy during the Mario Party DS Let's Play actually got 000.
Wow. Yeah, that's somewhat difficult to do.
And I also and the end of the game, you wanted it to go to bonus stars.
I did. There's an opportunity. Siamecat landed on a dual space, and he could have dueled me. We both had the same amount of stars, but slightly different coin amounts. Lasagna was just like, do it, and then I was like, no, take it to bonus stars.
And if I hadn't done that, and if I had actually dueled you and won the mini game, I would have done. But you convinced me to take it to bonus stars for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fall for it again.
Well.
Yeah. Alright, I need to focus on this. What? The comet medal's not there? Why? Well... Okay, where do you think the comet medal is?
That's an excellent question. I mean, I do know there's the looks like the wall on the top. Maybe it could be there.
Oh wait, oh yeah, I've seen people get on top of them before. Yeah, it's probably there. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Alright, well. I will say that this is a very interesting challenge. This is actually a pretty fun challenge.
Yeah, I'm not expecting to see a different galaxy.
Okay, well, except I don't know what to do with that part exactly because they don't switch fast enough. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
They don't really switch fast enough, so I don't know what to do there.
Yeah. Do you have to use maybe the wall, like, of the structure somehow?
Okay, I'm gonna get there again, and we're gonna brainstorm. Okay. So what do we do here?
I'm thinking maybe if you wait till right before the red ones come back, maybe if you go and then try to, if you wall jump up to the blue one, maybe you can use the other wall perhaps.
What other wall?
Like the
Oh, maybe. But then how am I going to wall jump on the red one again?
That's a good point. Maybe can you go on top of, I guess the slanted one, you just slide off.
Okay, well, I didn't quite make it to the slant, but I assume it's gonna just make me slide the other way. If I lose enough lives to this, I'm going to look it up at this point, because I don't. At least there are infinite 1-ups, which is very surprising that they're leaving these infinite 1-ups in.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. I will say that part I just got through. It might be a little easier this way because, you know, spinning to try and not get hit by the spikes closes yourself in again.
Yeah. Okay. These types of mods are always interesting on how you use the different properties of the game.
I did it. You just have to slide. I failed it there, but you just have to slowly wall slide.
Okay.
You really have to be smart on figuring out how to use the mechanics of this game in order to beat it.
Yeah, this game is definitely has a lot of mechanics and things.
Are you kidding me? Okay. I'm still curious about that troll sling star at the top.
Yeah.
I'm still curious about that. Okay. Okay, I just saved myself there. Oh, maybe you're supposed to hit the sling star. Maybe you're supposed to get enough height.
Okay. I guess that makes more sense.
Because otherwise you can't clear it. I like how I just immediately assumed it was gonna fling you into a pit.
Yeah. Troll.
That still leaves the question of the comet medal, though, which we have a slight idea of where it is, but... Okay, so I need to get as much height. What? No. Okay. Now that we figured out that, I guess we should describe the losing streak in detail. Because I had a losing streak too, and it actually lasted longer than Lasagna's, but of course Lasagna was the one who coined everything, because, you know, that it's just how Lasagna works.
Yeah. Yours lasted like about a day longer than his.
Yeah, it was one game. It was, what was it I won? The handball thing?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you did. Yeah. Because I think, did he win? Because we played football.
Oh, the football tournament. Yeah.
That was interesting.
So me and Spaghetti were on the same team. Lasagna was on another team. We played. We tied in first round, and we won. My team won by a coin flip. A literal coin flip.
We had to move on to the next game, so we had to decide the winner by coin flip, and we won. So that was interesting.
Except that still didn't end the losing streak for me, because we then went on to lose in the finals.
Yeah, both games were really close. We lost in probably the last minute of the.
So basically, every time me and Lasagna were on the same team, we lost. Until the one time we weren't on the same team and I won.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Saved that. Okay. Well, that was dumb. I want to at least get hopefully 5 stars per stream we do this.
Yeah, I feel like some missions are going to be a lot longer than others.
Yeah, like this one was a lot longer than mission 2 of Sky Station and Yoshi Star. But because this is already more, because the thing at the end is already more demanding than anything the perfect run technically asks of you.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely.
Also,
I don't even know what the perfect run is gonna be.
Yeah. How the perfect run? Am I even gonna get to that point? And how is it going to be ridiculously unfair? How is that gonna work? Yes, I did it! Wait, I did it! Let's go! Okay. Where's the comet medal? Need to not mess this up. Okay, I made it on top of here. That sucked me into a black hole. Well, I made it once.
This is
Well, Flip Out only has one mission, right?
Yeah. Well, it has the prankster comment.
That's unfortunate.
I'm gonna. So I don't have to go through that again. I'm just gonna look up where the comet medal is.
Okay.
Flip Out Galaxy. Yeah, I assumed that's where it was. Oh, okay. Oh, so that's what I was doing wrong. So you have to go past the black hole another way.
Okay.
All right, I get it now. So I'm actually already past the black hole. Well, okay. I'm surprised there's information to look up about this game at all.
Yeah. Definitely definitely helpful node.
This is really hard to get up here. Maybe you triple jump. I'm gonna try triple jumping. That didn't work as well as I had hoped. Well, I got on top.
Yeah.
Okay, you saw I was almost there. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've told this story from Too Many Games, but I'll tell it once I. Okay, from now. So, I entered a Double Dash tournament. I didn't have anyone, and so it's a team based Double Dash tournament. So it was the really cool LAN play where that barely anyone has ever got to try, where where you hook up 4 game cubes and you can play online together, and that I had that set up there, so it was 4 teams of 2 people. So I got teamed up with this random person. We were both pretty good. First race was, I think first race was Wario Coliseum. Or no, the practice race was Wario Coliseum, and we were in first the whole time, and we got hit by 10 blue shells. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was. I didn't know that many blue shells could appear in that game, but we got so many blue shells directed at us. First round was Daisy Cruiser. We got second. Second round was Yoshi Circuit, and we got first. Third round was Dino Jungle, and I accidentally was looking at the wrong screen, and I started driving the wrong way at the start, so we got 5th.
Well.
And then the final race was Dry Desert, and we got second, and I will say I was not expecting us to actually win the tournament, but we did. My team just won. We actually won the tournament. It's crazy. I was not expecting that. If it were me and you, we would have gotten first every time.
Yeah. That unfortunately, I don't think Lasagna would have.
Yeah.
Quite the same.
Yeah, Lasagna got second at least once.
Yes, and only once. That was unfortunate.
Hey! At least battle mode was way more fun for everyone. You actually won some stuff with battle mode.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Double Dash tournament was pretty crazy. Wait a second. Wait a second. Do you have to get the Comet Medal again when you die?
Well.
Okay, that just got much more. Well. You got any miscellaneous stories to tell while I attempt this over and over again?
Oh, let's see. I have something from Pikmin 4.
Oh boy.
I mean, the game, it's been out for over a month. I don't really think this is... I don't really think it's a spoiler, because it was in one of the trailers, but there's a boss. One of the... Obviously, the enemies in the Pikmin series are mostly, like, strange-looking creatures. And they're these, like, spider things. They don't really look like spiders, but There's a whole bunch of them throughout the series, and there's a new one in Pikmin 4. It's called the Groovy Long Legs because it's literally a disco ball essentially.
Interesting.
And the way you fight it, and the whole time it's literally like it's having a rave.
Bowser's dank rave.
Yeah. And the funniest part is when you beat it, like the thing it drops looks like a speaker, or a horn. And when you beat it, it makes like the 2016 meme air horn sound.
Oh yeah.
It's like what just happened.
Oh yeah.
The first time. Like,
That's amazing. Where?
like, maybe this boss was developed in 2015, like Miyamoto's.
Maybe it really was. With the meme culture back then.
Thought it was funny. We can't have meme run on the Switch, but we can have air horns in other ways.
Okay, I need to not do that again. So yeah. That reminds me when we're playing this this campfire game called Four on the Couch, and
Yeah.
and every time you basically just try to get four of your own team on a couch, but and everyone is given the name of someone else, and when their name is called, the person who has someone else's name has to move to the empty chair, and every time we figured out who someone's name was who was on the couch, I played the air horn sound. People thought it was funny. Well, this is pretty annoying. They have to get the comet medal again every time.
Yeah. Definitely a Kaizo hack.
Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. Well,
I don't like where this is going.
I don't like where this is going. Every time we hear a key change in music, we say that.
Yeah.
And I guess I can show why that is after I beat this star.
Yeah. You have over 300 star bits from this
Yeah,
mission.
yeah. I guess the starbit counts don't for the Hungry Limos don't appear to be changed. So I guess So yeah, I guess I'll just have excess star bits. Okay, now it's time to actually do the other part, the hard part that I've only done once. I have to get both of these successfully in succession. Well, that was a good attempt. That was a good attempt. I feel like I need royalty-free Kevin MacLeod music playing over this.
Yeah.
Alright, at this point we need long podcast topics. I think the stream is probably gonna end after this, once I do this.
Yeah, it's I think this one. I want to see the mission timer on this one.
Yeah, I do too. I really do, because I want this to be over. Why is this in World 1, by the way?
That's an excellent question.
I wasn't paying attention when I was feeding the hungry Luma, and then it transformed, and I just assumed it was the same, and I was like, oh, okay, why?
So how's the weather there?
I don't really know right now, because the blinds in my window are down. So.
This past week has been pretty hot where I am. I don't think it's been, throughout the day, it's been in the mid-90s.
Yeah, it is still August. Oh, come on! I got this once, too. Oh, that was a good attempt. Oh, I think I know what I did wrong. Alright. Applying knowledge. Learning has occurred, maybe.
Well, that's always helpful. Over 400 started.
Yeah.
So what do you think, this is interest, I guess, I don't know if we've really ever talked about this, but what do you think about your coin counter resetting every time you lose a life, but the star bit counter staying the same?
I think it, I don't think anyone really cares about coins to begin with in either of these games.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really bother me. Obviously, it would make starbit grinding a little bit harder if it was like that. And if it was like that for starbits too. As it is, I think it works well. Though I did hear in Kaizo Mario Galaxy 1, apparently, when you die, it also resets your star bits.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
They don't do that in this game because I guess star bits are not used for in-game level or in-level things.
Yeah, I guess besides the coin Luma, like the hungry Lumas that are only in certain galaxies that have required coins, don't really do a whole lot with them.
You basically need to triple jump to make it on top of that.
Yeah.
And then it'll push you off like that. Thing is, I know what I need to do to beat this. I think. I need to not do that twice in a row. Okay. Focus. That's not how you do it. It's also really annoying how there's a bottomless pit there that we have to go do this again too.
Yeah.
In order to get the most height, I learned from a spin jump, you have to use the Wii remote instead of the nunchuck to spin. Have you heard about this information?
No, I always use the remote, so I didn't know about that.
Yeah, you use the Wiimote and you hold down the A button.
Okay.
That's
Do you normally use the nunchuck?
Yeah, that's how you get the most height out of it. But apparently, if you're playing as Luigi, you should use the nunchuck instead.
Oh, okay, that's
A very obscure bit of information.
yeah. I didn't even know you could use the nunchuck.
Yes, finally. Let's go. Yeah, very weird, obscure a bit of information. Is Luigi left-handed? Probably not. Luigi would be a lefty though.
Yeah, that's
46 minutes and 37 seconds. Oh, look at all these star bits.
yeah.
I have 533 star bits now. Well, I guess that well, I was expecting to make it a little bit further than that. This stream.
Well, we know why it's Kaizo.
Yeah, we know why it's.
Now I'm interested to see what the other Hungry Luma galaxies were like.
Yeah, Dig-a-Leg is next. I can't wait to see what ridiculously crazy things they'll have me do there. And we're only 5 stars in, and if it was Flip Swap Galaxy like it normally would, I don't think they could have. I could be wrong, but I don't think they would have done anything as difficult as that for World 1. But no, but they put a World S Galaxy in World 1.
Yeah.
Well, so what did we learn from this experience?
That's an excellent question. I guess we've learned that sometimes when we give people modding tools, bad things can happen.
Sometimes this is why not everyone should be a game designer.
Yeah. Mario Maker.
Yeah, Mario Maker. I think this there were um I think changing flip out to be beat block based is creative. I'll give it that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Aside from that, what else do we have? Enemy spam, fire spam, a magic Koopa that runs away from you. We also had
Platform.
we also had what was it? Oh yeah, a launch star that flings you into the pit to get rid of Yoshi. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was probably the highlight
Yeah.
of the Kaizo experience.
Well, I'd say something we learned from this experience is that um, Kaizo Mario Galaxy 2 could have taken um, some game design tips from the other game we played, Super Mario Brothers 1.
Yeah,
Sup? Hi, Matt, the game guy. You caught us at the end of the stream, but oh well. Well, that was fun. I guess we'll see you all next stream.
yeah.